If you guys are watching this on a replay, thank you very much. If you are tuned in you have to be watching this on a replay to hear this part. But anywho, as you can see from the title, we are talking about the best digital products to create for beginners and passive income, right? And yeah, this is like one of my favorite topics, especially when it comes to creating this soft life vision, goal, dream of mine, right? You know, my thing is figuring out how to maximize my earning potential while minimizing my actual output to get said income, right? So digital products is number one on my list. Wait, is it number one on my list? Yes. Yes, it is. Digital products is between content creation and digital products, they're gonna like go hand in hand, and that's simply because you need a place to market your digital products, and content creation also pays you, so it's like it's a two for two, I guess, if you want to call it that, right? But anyhow, if you don't know, my name is Miss Mogul. This is the Soft Life Mogul channel, where we talk about all things passive income, soft life interests. We'll be getting into more homesteading things, so I'll be doing things like sharing different recipes that I'm cooking. Actually, I don't really follow recipes, but just sharing things that I make, or I've been getting heavy into like making my own. I won't say everything, but that's the goal. But like right now, I've got a batch of kombucha that's brewing. It's actually been brewing for some time, so I made my own SCOBY. I'm very proud and excited about that. But I'm hesitant on shooting on biting the bullet and actually making the kombucha like to drink it, because the first batch you can't really drink. But and then I'm also making my own ACV, and okay, that tire did absolutely nothing for my car. I gotta get this back tire replaced. I don't know why he's dragging his feet about replacing his back tire, but anyhow, yeah, so I've got my SCOBY brewing, I've got my ACV brewing, and then I'm attempting to get my ginger bug to act right, but this is attempt number 2, baby, and I don't know. We just might not be able to make homemade soda. it should. I don't know what is going on. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. We're talking about the best digital products to create for beginners and passive income. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this term called PLR. And if you watch any of my other videos, then you've heard me talk about PLR before, but for those of you that have not, we're going to talk about it. So there's actually 2 terms. One is PLR and one is MRR. I feel like I am yelling over my car. I don't know if I am or not. So if I am, and it's not as loud as it seems to be, like it seems to me, I apologize, because it feels like the car driving is extra loud right now. And why the y'all, I swear, every time I get in this live, y'all hear me go, why the F did you get in front of me? Almost every time. But almost every time, somebody does it. Like, what? Get in the fast lane doing 60. Good Lord. Anywho, like I was saying, thank you. Like I was saying, PLR and MRR, these are 2 terms that you're going to learn in the marketing or the digital marketing industry when it comes to digital products, and it is the number 1 way that I recommend a beginner get started, so that you're not racking your brain, unless you just know what it is that you want to create, and you know that it's a viable product that has a viable target audience that's going to want to buy it and all of the things. Then go right ahead and knock yourself out. But for those of you that are like, I want to get started, but I don't know how, I don't know what to make, I don't know how to make it, all the things, right? PLR and MRR, it feels like this back tire is just going to like roll off my car. Like, if y'all can see the way that my mirror is shaking right now, it's ridiculous, and I'm a little nervous. But anyhow, so PLR stands for private label rights. MRR stands for oh crap, it's just that fast, I forgot. MRR, oh my god, master resale rights. There we go. Ooh, biggest brain fart. So PLR is private label rights. MRR is master resale rights. Oh my god, I don't know where my head is going. But let me tell you the difference between the 2. So with a PLR product or an MRR product, what these are products that somebody else made for you, or that somebody else made, that you purchase, that you have the rights to resell. Now the PLR and the MRR are going to be the different types of rights that the product comes with. And this is where things get a little funny, because even though they have specific meanings of what they are, people don't actually use them according to what they need. So you might see a product that says PLR when it's really MRR, and vice versa. But let's go into what they are. PLR is private label rights. It means that you can buy the product, you can repackage the product, meaning you can change the product name, you can change the product colors, all the branding, you can change whatever details of the product that you want and make the product yours. Make it fit your brand, right? Make it all the way yours. If you wanted to change every word but one in a PLR ebook, you could, right? But the thing is, technically, you are not able to offer those same rights to your customer. So say you buy an ebook on making mashed potatoes that has PLR rights. You can then say you want to take this ebook and you want to make it making baked sweet potato casserole, right? And you want to resell that to your audience. However, you're not allowed to, unless you got to look at the rights for the product that you purchase, because most people will give you what you can and can't do, but you cannot sell that ebook to somebody and then they can then turn around and say, I'm going to turn this into an ebook about making sweet potato pies. They can't do that, right? They can only buy the product from you as it stands, aka like a PDF, right? They cannot make any changes to it. They cannot resell it. Now, master resale rights sounds just like, it sounds like just what it is. It gives you the ability to sell the product that you bought. So you buy this book about making mashed potatoes, right? You buy it and you resell it to somebody, and then that person in turn can then resell it. However, master resale rights, you cannot edit this product. It has to be sold exactly the way that you bought it, okay? The sweet spot is going to be when you have a product that has both MRR and PLR rights, meaning you can buy the product, change it up however you want to, sell the product. That person can then also change it up the way that they want to. Now, when it comes into PLR and MRR products, there is a lot of conversation amongst the digital marketing community, because what ends up happening is if you have a product that a lot of people are buying that has these rights for the PLR and the MRR, then you're going to have this product going back into the market over and over and over and over and over again, right? As different products, as the same product. The person might only change the colors and the titles, and then somebody buys it and they realize, oh, they already have this thing, but it's titled XYZ and it looks like X, right? So that's one thing that you want to be careful of when you're using PLR and MRR products. I tend to, if I buy a PLR product, I drastically change them. Like I make it my own. And bro, why are you so close to my bumper? Like there's somewhere for you to go. I drastically change the product so that it does not resemble the original product, right? And then I typically do not offer it with MRR rights. With PLR rights. So if I buy it, I'm going to resell it, but I'm not going to offer you the same rights to resell it. And that is your choice. Just because you buy a product that has the rights to it doesn't mean that when you sell it, you have to sell it with the rights, okay? So that's the easiest way to do it. And where do you find these products? You're going to find these products on places, well, the best place that everybody's going to know is Etsy. Etsy is like the go-to place for buying PLR products, digital products, coloring books, ebooks, planners, journals, all those things, right? So now let's get into, I just kind of listed the type of products that you want to look for, whether you create them yourself or whether you buy them pre-done on Etsy, right? And that's going to be your planners. Digital planners are really big, right? Your ebooks related to whatever industry that it is that you're in or that you want to go into. Coloring books, blank notebooks, calendars, templates, SVG files. If you're wanting to maybe start using Printful or something to put your logo or stickers or whatever it is on shirts and cups and blankets and things like that, right? So we're not going to dive too deep into all of the products, but if you're just starting and you don't know where to go, I'm going to tell you to go on Etsy, look at the different products that are available, like type in PLR for knitting, whatever it is that you're thinking that you're interested in. You're going to type in PLR, you know, whatever for that industry, and see what's available. So that's the number one way to start. And then a lot of times on Etsy, you can get these products for, I've seen as little as 25 cents sometimes, depending on what kind of sale they're running. So it is very, 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 very cost effective. It's just that, you know, there's going to be that learning curve when it comes to you editing the product to make it different and stand out for you. So that's going to take you learning how to use something like Canva, Adobe, Photoshop, something like that, right? Of course, the simplest platform to use to edit these files is going to be Canva, and the mass majority, I haven't seen any not do this, but the mass majority are going to be an automatic Canva template anyway. So when you download it and you open the file, it's going to prompt you to open a Canva. So if you don't have a Canva account, it's going to prompt you to start a Canva. If you do have a Canva account, it's just going to open your file up in Canva so you can just easily edit it. Boom, done, right? Get about 3 of those under your belt. And I'm not going to say start running because there's more to this digital business, but right now we're just talking about the products, okay? The other products are if you want to have a video tutorial on you doing something, right? So it doesn't have to be that you go and you get this PLR. You can make it yourself. It can be a video tutorial. If you are good at using something like a Photoshop or Adobe, or even a Canva, you can create your own SVG files, which an SVG file is simply a graphic that somebody can take, and the SVG makes it so that you can pull the image apart. So say that there's multiple images within the image, it'll allow somebody to be able to pull the image apart and edit each individual aspect of the image. So say the image is like Mickey Mouse holding a cup. Well, an SVG file will allow you to change everything about that color. I mean, everything about that file. So Mickey Mouse's ears, you can take away the cup if you want to. You can change, you know, one part of his shirt to one side, one color, and the other side to another color. So that's an SVG file. We're not going to go deep into that, all right? But these are just some of the digital product things that you can get started with as a beginner and create passive income. And for me are like some of my faves because they're just so easy to create. They're just so easy to create or to buy and, you know, make it work for yourself. All right. Wow, I think I kind of went through all my talking points and didn't even know it. Okay, so let's talk about the hard part. And again, this is not an in-depth video. You know, we only have 20 minutes for these lives. So just to recap really quick, we talked about what digital products make sense for beginners. We talked about why I like them for soft living, because they don't require a whole lot of upfront money. And they're easy if you go with a done for you, or if you know how to do certain things. And the thing about them is once they're up and done the one time, you don't have to do anything else with them. And my favorite part, once you've listed up for sale, unless you take it down, somebody can buy this product into perpetuity. You don't have to put up another product ever again in life if you do not want to. These products will live in perpetuity. You don't have to ship anything, which means there's no overhead for you housing inventory. You don't have to source a warehouse to store your items in. None of the above. All you have to do is acquire the product, put it up for sale. Easy. That part is actually that easy. Okay. I talked about the easiest one to create fast, which would be going and getting an idea off of Etsy of the different things that you can create. Even in Canva, if you go in Canva, say you don't want to use Etsy, say you have a Canva, this is your perfectly free option. Is he doing the thing that, okay, I got a little distracted. But if you go in Canva, well, why are we doing 15 miles per hour? If you go in Canva, Canva has templates for free on the free account. If you're using a free account, there's templates that you can go in there and find for free. Like you can go into Canva, go into create, say you want to create 8x11 standard size, or I'll just say 8x11. You're going to go into the templates where it says create, and you're going to type in something like daily planner, and it's going to give you a bunch of different templates that you can then move around, edit, change the colors, add pages, take away pages, whatever, and make this product your own, and you can put it up for sale. Like, seriously, guys, if you don't hear anything else out this video, digital products has gotta be like the number one thing that you can do to make the most money with the least amount of effort and output. Like, it's insane. Now, when we get into the marketing strategies, that's where things go, right? That's where we get a little, but just to get started, digital products, like there's no other thing. All right. How to market them without pressure. I use a site called beacons.ai. It has a free tier. I don't pay for it right now. I have paid for it. And the reasons why I pay for it is when I want to be able to offer a payment plan. Oh my God, I did not talk about the one thing. Digital courses. So we got to backtrack a little bit. Just a little bit. But digital courses is what I premiered my digital product-based business with in just January of 2024. A digital course that came with MRR rights, meaning I can't change anything about the course, but I can market the course, I can sell the course, and I can let whoever bought from me also resell the course. I bought an MRR course on how to use social media to basically market and, you know, digital marketing on social media. That course that I bought, I no longer offer. But it was a great course to start with. I've since bought a couple more courses. I have a lot. Well, I don't know what's a lot, but I have some more courses. But the one that I tell people to get nowadays, well, there's two, but only one of them do I have listed up on my site right now, and that is UBC Ultimate. Don't even get me a line about what the hell it stands for, but UBC and DBA. Those are the two courses right now that I full-heartedly recommend. UBC is for somebody that needs to know how to market on social media. DBA is for somebody who's not quite sure how they want to make money online, but it's going to go through a bunch of different options for you and give you some insight into the different things so that you can choose what it is that you want to do. So that's why I like the two of those. And of course, they both come with MRR, which means if you buy them, once you've learned from them, gotten everything that you need to know, understand what the product is about and how to remarket it, then you can also sell it for a profit. And UBC is actually listed in my description if you guys are interested. I also have a free workbook in the description. The profit worksheet. It helps you to figure out what it is that you're passionate about so that you can figure out A, the idea is a valid idea, and B, if you can make money from it, right? And then it starts you off on the journey of getting started with creating this idea and bringing it to fruition and bringing it to life so that you can start making some money in 2025, all right? Because we don't have room to be broke in 2025. Trump out here changing stuff on Google Maps. Like, it's wild in these streets right now. It is wild in these streets right now, I'm just saying. So the one thing that you need to try and get some control over ASAP, if you don't already, is your money, because the money out here being real funny, and you're gonna get real caught up if you do not get on board. I don't care that you don't want to get online. I don't care. Find something that you want to do that can make you some money in 2025, because your job is not enough. Ask the federal government right now, where Trump is trying to get rid of government employees. Nobody is safe, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, how to market them without pressure. Like I said, my Beacon store is a free store, beacons.ai. I believe I have a link also in the description if you're interested in creating your own Beacon store. It is an easy setup. If you need help with setting up your beacons, I suggest searching YouTube for how to set up your beacons. I have not done a video on how to set up your beacon store, but maybe I should. But again, it's a free place for you to list your products up and immediately start making money. Like, you don't have to build anything. Like, trying to build a website sometimes just is too much, and there's so much that goes into building a traditional website. It's when you're starting, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it when you're starting if you don't already know how or have a resource to do it for you. just start with the beacons.ai. There's also one called Payhip. Both of these allow you to upload your digital products, give it a title, give it a description, set your price point, and take your link and post it wherever, right? The hard part is going to be for you learning how to use social media to market, right? There's going to be the key. There's going to be the key. So everything else that I've listed up until now is easy peasy. Anyone can do it, even a caveman, right? But when it comes to actual social media marketing, well, this is where I recommend the UBC course, because it's going to help you go through as a beginner and figure out how to market your products on social media and online so that you can actually start making sales. All right, so what's working for me right now? Y'all gonna be so mad, but I'm changing up again. I'm actually shifting my focus. So you guys know I have my YouTube here, but I'm actually shifting my focus over to Pinterest and email. And so Pinterest, email, and then of course I have my Facebook groups and then my YouTube. So that's where my focus is. This is where I'm not for social media, and this is a personal preference. Social media is great for those that like social media. I just really don't like social media anymore. And you know, my goal is to be off the grid. I don't want to I want to make my life as soft as possible, and social media for me just doesn't allow for that type of energy. So I'm moving myself off of traditional social media such as TikTok and Instagram and what have you. Dang, it's 9:40. All right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. But we can talk about this more if you guys want. Well, I mean, we do talk about it more, but go ahead and leave me a comment in the description about what you thought about this video, what part resonated with you, what part you need more information about. Again, check the description for any of the links that I talked about. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next video because your girl's late and we gotta get inside.